How to do a headstand. Now, this is a really fun thing to be able to do, and it really impresses people, even though once you know how to do it, it seems pretty easy. So, there are many health benefits to it, but it is important to have, there are, but it's important to have proper supervision when you're doing it, otherwise you could really hurt yourself. So don't just go home and try to do it, because that could be very bad. I'm going to tell you the health benefits, why it's important to have proper supervision, and then I'm going to talk you through how to do it. So, some of the health benefits include relieving stress and mild depression, strengthening your arms, legs, and spine, and it can be therapeutic for asthma, infertility, insomnia, and sinusitis. Now, all of those things were reported on an article on yogajournal.com in the section Supported Headstand, published in 2007. I really like that website. It was introduced to me when I was taking a yoga class in high school, and it's got a lot of information about different poses and their benefits. Now, why it's important to have proper supervision. If you don't have proper supervision, you could seriously damage your neck or spine, or you could just end up bruising yourself pretty badly. The more serious effects of not having proper supervision or understanding what you're doing were outlined in an article, Understanding and Preventing Yoga Injuries, in the International Journal of Yoga Therapy in 2009. So, now I'm going to talk you through how to do a headstand. Okay, so these are the positioning basics. So these are the things that you want to do or not do to prevent injury. So if you can see here, on the no side, my shoulders are way up by my neck. So that's going to squish your upper vertebrae, and that can cause a lot of issues. If you roll your arms down your spine, that'll give you a lot more space in your neck. There's also many postures you can use to warm up and prepare for this pose, but I don't have enough time to go over all of them. Another thing is to have proper posture. So if I have my body arched and my hips tilted that way, I'm really going to put a lot of pressure on my center of my spine. So you want to tuck your tailbone down and draw your ribs in. Now I'm going to talk you through the steps to actually getting up in the air. So, you want to interlace your fingers, and you want to tuck one finger underneath the other at the very bottom. Then you're going to want to cup the back of your head, and then you're going to slowly begin to walk your legs up until your hips are centered over your head and upper body. Then you're going to slowly start to lift one leg off of the ground. Now, you want to keep your legs firmly together this entire time. You don't want your upper thighs or your knees to separate, which seems really counterintuitive to getting up in the air. You want to just kick up with your one leg and then bring the other leg up. But then you'll end up flipping over into a pose that is very difficult and will hurt you if you just kick into it. Then you're slowly going to bring your other leg up. So you've got both legs in the air, your upper body is in the positions I was talking about earlier, with your ribs drawn together, your shoulders down your spine, and your hands interlaced. Once you're getting into this, the majority of your body weight should be on your arms and forearms. If you're putting most of your weight on your head, you can seriously injure yourself. Of course, there are poses where you put your entire weight on your head, but that's way more advanced than I'm getting into. Then you're going to slowly start lifting your legs up, keeping your knees bent. Then you bring your knees all the way up, and you start to straighten your legs up. And then you're in your headstand. You can hold that pose for as long as you want, or as long as you're comfortable with. Don't push yourself too hard, because that could cause serious injury. Then you're basically going to do the same thing backwards to get out of it. Once you're finished with that, you're going to go into a pose that will sort of allow your spine to relax and keep your blood from rushing to your head. This is called child's pose. You want to have your shins on the ground with your legs spread and your torso pressing against the ground with your arms spread above your head. Now, do I have enough time to demonstrate?
Just that time.
Okay, all right. So being able to do a headstand is pretty impressive for many people, and it has a lot of health benefits. Make sure you have proper supervision if you're going to try it. There's lots of yoga classes at the rec center. I hope I taught you how to do a headstand, and you had an interesting time learning about it.